I'm just goofy. Don't mind me. I'm just hella goofy. That's what that is. Well, it's really 6:59, but who gives a shit? Let's launch this motherfucker. We ain't got. I'll tell you when I come back after the commercial, after the intro break or whatever it is. Let's go.
Warning, the thoughts and comments made by the host and guests of this show are not, I repeat, are not shared by all of the hosts on this show, especially not me.
Check it out, check it out.
Hey, Greg and a CE, call me hip hop junkie. Straight to your dome piece like Brass Monkey. All I wanna know, do you wanna get funky? CNC beats be.
Brother Smiz, I was bamboozled. I had it in my mind that since Sha wasn't going to be here, and I assumed Goat wasn't going to be here, we was going to do a man show. Gosh darn it.
I told y'all I'm only here for half an hour, so y'all got me till 7:30, and I got to go.
It's okay. We didn't ask for your explanation. Your Juice-splaining. I'm just telling Brother Smiz what I assumed what was going to happen since Sha said what she said,
right.
And I didn't get any answer from Goat.
He said,
but
Juice-splain.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But we love our female co-hosts. we don't discriminate. We love our female hosts. I wasn't prepared for that, but it's all gravy. So we still gonna enjoy you while you here anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So how about that?
How about that?
How about that? Oh, is this showing photos?
How about it?
We gonna have some fun tonight, one way or the other. Why go here? Or when she disappeared. It is what it is. And I figured, I guess since she's here, you know how we always got to start everything out. When we do, I think what we do when we do, how we do it, I might as well started out like that. Let's send out some love. Sending my love to you. Who wants to send out some love to whoever they needs to send it out tonight? Go ahead, Brother Smith. Send out some love
to you.
Me? Me?
Happy birthday!
It's my birthday!
Love to you.
It is. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! I appreciate that.
Nobody else get love but you.
Right. It's all about the old man today. Happy birthday, old man.
Oh, man. Happy birthday. I appreciate that. Yes, it indeed is the old man's birthday today. I celebrated another year, another cycle around the sun, and I definitely thank God for that. This is a lot of us is dropping like flies out here, man. Some of us is up here, walking around zombied out. Some of us ain't doing too good. So I am definitely blessed to have seen as many as I've seen, hopefully to see a little bit more or as much as I can, and to be doing as well as I am, man. So I definitely thank God for all the blessings that he's bestowed upon me, man. All the beautiful sentiments that's been sent out to me today as far as my birthday wishes. So I'm gonna definitely send out some love to y'all. I'm gonna send out some y'all to y'all. Sending my love to you. So all the people that sent out birthday wishes and blessings on that. What else? Sister Kim, since you're only here for a little bit of time, who do you need to send out some love to?
Definitely piggybacking from old Smiz you. We gotta salute our old man today. Happy birthday!
Hey, happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! What you eating, man? What you eating? What's that? It must be delicious because you just got the juice. The juice run down in your lips and everything. That joint must be delicious. I ain't want none. You put all in your face. I ain't want none. It's all good. He ate that whole thing.
Oh, it's new hair. Man, he said you
can't get none of that.
Oh, okay. All right. You want a little delay, Miss. You want a little delay. Where you get another one? So you got another one?
Got a fresh cut.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's what's up. Oh, let's give him some listen. Was your trials and tribulations today all that it was set up to be? It was. I know. He told me all about it. I understand. Yeah, I understand.
He like the camera. I know that's right.
Look at him. Yeah. Look at him. Get jiggy with it, young boy. Whoa. Yeah, that is jiggy.
Oh man.
Yeah, I absolutely love it, man. With that being said, man, we got some rest of peace.
Bye,
Peace.
baby.
Peace. All right, man. Let's go. I'll see you later.
Wow, he did that. He did that with enthusiasm. I like that. That was absolutely great, man. Well, with that being said,
I'm on a delay.
Huh?
I'm on a delay.
Yeah, you kind of like stalling out. You stalling back and forth. I don't know if it's check your connection. Yeah, okay. So Smith is checking out his connections. He's working that little gibbet out. We might as well get with you, Goat. How you feeling, girl? If the world hasn't known, our Goat, our beloved Goat, is expected. Yes, she is.
Goat is doing good. I can't complain.
Absolutely love it. Are we getting any kicking, any little, what they call contractions yet or anything like that?
First of all, it's too early for contraction. It's a little tickling.
It's tickling.
That's what I feel, tickling to me.
Oh, little munchie in there tickling you, huh? We calling baby Goat Lil Munchie now. That's the new nickname. Have you decided on a name yet?
I'm not set on a name.
Okay. Well, I say you name him Shooter. How about Shooter?
I can't. Terrible.
Wait, no. That's not what I wanted to say. It was another name that came to my name that was different. It might have been out of. Gosh darn it! I need to really start writing shit down because my memory is.
Because that brain getting old.
My brain is super duper old, but it was something like. I ain't even gonna hold you. I can't remember what it was, but it was kind of cool. But we just look forward to a healthy baby. We look forward to seeing them, hearing them, holding them, and all that good stuff. We'll leave the diaper changing to the mommy and to the daddy. We're gonna leave it to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So go. We
go ready to go to the bathroom.
You say what? What do you say?
I don't know. Now
Say it again, Brother Smith. Say it again, Brother Smith. Oh, he lost it.
He froze up over there.
Filming.
Uh-oh.
FaceTime video.
Y'all breaking up bad.
We breaking up bad? People sending me FaceTime videos.
I'm still on a delay.
Hold up. I don't know how to. I guess you kind of good. I don't know what's going on.
My bad. I was about to FaceTime you, but then I realized I had to call you on Facebook, and then I saw you on Facebook, and I see you live right now. So I just called and say happy birthday.
Oh,
come here, say happy birthday.
Happy birthday! I appreciate it. Happy birthday! What's up, Uno Juno? Y'all gotta see the little Uno Juno. Can y'all see the little Uno Juno on it? I don't know if y'all
Yeah.
There you go. There you see him.
We about to watch the show, all right? We about to watch the show.
All right. I guess y'all can use it.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Talk to y'all. All right. Wow. That's what's up. I don't know, Smith. I don't know. It's like it is, but it's not. But how do we sound to you though?
Y'all sound good.
Interesting. Okay.
Like, now you sound good, and your picture is good right now too.
Okay.
Right, maybe it's just in the air.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Maybe you twitching too much. Maybe you moving too much. I don't know.
Goat, I got a skinny man.
Uh-oh. You still rolling them stick Johns.
Goat be cracking up.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm a little
Taking it easy to
huh? All right.
He said he was taking it easy, but I don't know what it is. You just cracked open, Smizzy.
Sun
all right.
kiss.
Well,
Oh, sun kiss.
wow. I don't know. I'm gonna start with this. Goat, hopefully you can see it, only because of the fact that this is probably the only thing that I think you could tie into. So apparently, in today's topic and trends and trivia, not trivia, but whatever you want to call it, our peoples, no, I ain't gonna say all our peoples, those peoples are at it again. And its topic is the target people. And they're back up to their old shenanigans. YTs have reloaded their clip, and they're back with more shenanigans. Here's the clip. Check it out.
And costumes, but already one major retailer is facing backlash after offending many of its customers. ABC's Sophie Flay has the story.
This morning, Target is apologizing and removing a children's Halloween costume after it was widely criticized as racist. The images of the costume are being compared to racist caricatures, evoking blackface. Target now acknowledges the costume should have never been for sale, saying, "As a company, we got this wrong, and we are deeply sorry. We know this is especially hurtful for our Black guests, team members, and partners. Removing the costume is an important first step, and we are looking closely at how this happened."
We're cutting up cards today.
It comes 1 year after the company's controversial move to roll back its diversity, equity, and inclusion policies, which sparked protests and boycotts by shoppers.
We need to hold larger corporations accountable.
One Minneapolis area business leader claims this new costume controversy is an indirect result of Target's DEI decision last year, saying, "You rolled back diversity, so who's in the room now to say, hey, this is wrong?" One commenter on social media saying, "The amount of people this costume had to go through to get approved says a lot. What year is it?" Sophie Flay, ABC News, New York.
Well, Target declined to comment on who designed and approved the product, only saying that it's looking at what needs to change.
Wow. I'll open the floor up to you, Brother Fouché. What do you think about this?
I mean, they said it all at the end. How many hands did it pass through before they even approved it to be put on the shelves? Like, come on.
I think a lot of hands went through it. I think, those hands was like sleeves, though. It went right through. Sure, let it go. I don't see no problem with it. I don't see no problem with it.
Getting rid of you niggas. Fuck 'em.
Getting rid of you niggas. Exactly. What do you say, Goat?
Yeah, I'm agree with y'all. Like, I felt as though somebody saw it. It could have been a person that questioned it, but then it was like they probably was like they didn't get the right, response, so they just let it go too. So till it came to light, but it should have never made it that far to how it did, though.
See, here's how I look at it.
More than one person let it go.
Good. You say what?
It was more than one person. That's not a one-person decision.
No, not like this one person. What I'm saying is, how somebody that wanted to speak up, like that more so, but then they just because everybody else was like, all right, letting it go. You know how it be somebody that want to stand up for it, but then everybody else like, man, I'm like the eyeball. So they probably didn't want to continue with it or whatever.
I believe there are some yes men's that had their hands all over it. But what I believe is a lot of, I don't want to say insensitivity to it. I just believe they are very desensitized to what they're putting out here on these shelves. I think there's a hidden consciousness of what it is, but they're so desensitized to what it is, it doesn't hurt them. So why should it hurt anybody else? And I think that's probably the mindset. And how it was, presented in another format was, oh, well, we got to hit them in their pocket. Well, if the DEI thing happened the way that it happened, this is probably not the last thing that's going to happen. And a lot of these corporations, they get these setbacks, we boycott them for whatever, and all this money that they may lose. It comes down to a tax break. I believe they can write all of this off. It's not what somebody said that makes the most sense. If we have all this, uproar about the stuff that they do, don't boycott them. Stop spending money. Don't go there no more. We don't go to Target anymore. You know what I mean? Treat it like a restaurant and shit that you've seen the chef digging his hands in his ass and shit, cooking his steak. I'm not going there no fucking more. And I think then that ends all that shit.
It's true.
You know what I mean? You heard no layoffs. You heard about no stores closing, but none of that DEI or any of that boycott that supposedly happened. And they're not the first. I mean, what was the other place that was doing the clothes that was looking all crazy and shit? Some kind of high fashion brand that was doing something. It wasn't Versace. It was somebody else. It wasn't Michael Kors, even though Michael Kors had his issues. Somebody else had, hold on. What's the comment? What we at with the chat that said, what up, KB? What up, baby? What's good with you?
KB, what's up?
It was some other brand that had their issues, and we still buying the shit. It had the little monkey on the chain or the little monkey on the shirt. What was that shit? What was that brand that had the little monkey?
But they all been through it. Tommy Hilfiger said he ain't. A lot of people. Hilfiger said he ain't want black people wearing his clothes, and Cristal said they didn't make the champagne for black people and rappers and all of that. So everybody doing it.
Everybody doing it. And I think that would heighten our black designers, our black companies, our restaurants, and the insensitivity that we keep receiving from these corporations over and over again. If we just stay with our own.
Like this new thing that's going on with is it Longhorns? These people spitting in food. Y'all hear about that?
Nothing. That was Texas Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse.
Well, my bad, Longhorns. Texas Roadhouse. My bad. What's up, Miss Man?
Yeah, I believe that too and shit. They said that tree was so, but see, I ain't gonna say that was the case. Yeah, I don't know about Reebok. I don't know what happened with Reebok.
Back in the day, Reebok said some stuff back in the day. He ain't lying.
Wow. I think, you know what I mean?
He ain't lying. Reebok, that's when they started getting all them black athletes.
He said what? We have a lot of technical difficulties with our boy Fouché today. What did you say, Fouché?
Well, I said KB is right. Reebok had issues back in the day.
Right.
Reebok had issues with us back in the day.
Wow.
KB is correct. With the Reebok statement. Excuse me.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Maybe I'll call in, man. Maybe it'll work better.
Well, I say this again, and I've been an advocate for the whole idea of supporting the black culture a whole lot better, supporting black businesses, supporting our own, you know what I mean, and people that treat us right. Uh-oh. What's going on, Brother Smith?
Can you pull me in?
Well, it might be a little voice issue. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you clear.
Oh, wow. Interesting. I don't know. I say, well, what did you say, KB? Once we them a hip hop trim, it became a problem. Wow. I think all of that is true. You know, I truly believe at the end of the day, if we support our own, carry our own, a lot of this shit goes away, man.
You do make your own.
There you go. I like that one. Shit, make your own. Damn.
There's a lot of creators out here. There's a lot of creators out here, man. But, you know, people, you know, getting busy out here making bags and umbrellas and scarves and ties and hats.
Seen the chick making shoes. I seen the chick making shoes. I mean, I think eventually, you know, once we get it, that, you know, we created the culture that everybody rocks with, I think it's a whole lot of better. Now, I'm not speaking on diversity to the extent where it's like, damn them, because not all are corrupt. I don't think, you know, everything outside of us is corrupt. There's some corrupt us. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, I mean, let's not get it fucked up. You know what I mean? I really have no answer. I think once people show you who they are, you should take it accordingly. Honestly, that's my mindset. If you go into a store and they show you, you know, bad business, bad service, disrespect, then the ones you cut off. When they show their true intentions, that's when you should cut them off. You know what I'm saying? What you say, Goat? What you say?
I didn't even hear the question that you said, or you was just still talking about from everything?
I was just talking about as far as, you know, what is a suggestion when it comes to all this disrespect in our retail?
Yeah, I mean, definitely, because they probably get the most business from black people because everybody want to be outshining this person and that person, and half the people that try to do it don't even have the money to wear half of this stuff or do certain things that they do. And they give them, they get the money, you know, more so from our community than the white community.
I don't know.
You don't think so?
I don't think the black dollar outweighs every other dollar. I think it's an integral part of the black dollar. That's what I think. I think we play a part.
That black dollar is heavy out here.
It's heavy. It's heavy to us, but I don't think it's the majority. Right. But I do think it plays a heavy hand in it.
Right.
Where if it disappeared,
niggas hurt.
I think they'll be hurt. I think they'll feel it.
Yeah. I don't think it's putting motherfuckers out of business.
No,
but I think
they'll feel it.
They'll definitely feel it. Just like, I mean, the most prominent one that I could think of is the boycott of the buses. And that's
exactly. Everybody thinks over this or that. That was over money. That ended because of money.
That ended because of disrespect, and it ended because they couldn't support it with just other people. That black dollar hurt them in a way where once it disappeared, that put them out of business. Because, you know, they was dependent on us, and they just thought, you know, okay, we could do what we want to do. We could say what we want to say. And I think, you know, I don't think it's putting Target out of business. I don't think it's putting Walmart out of business. I don't think it's putting Nike out of business.
I don't think out of business, no.
I don't think it will, but I think, you know, what Sam Cooke said, change gon' come. Change gon' come.
KB said black folks pay for that brand name. But to be honest, KB, at my job, I'm a whole diverse crowd, and everybody has those name brands on. Asians, Black, Spanish, Jamaicans, they all have it on. White people. So yeah, and they be the ones trying to shine the most stuff.
But
the Louis bags.
But who put that shit? Who really made it popular? Who made it popular?
I mean, he did.
You know what I mean? I think we made it. I think we made it where it was like, that's some fly shit.
Right, because you know how to throw it on and make it look good. Because we could have on a certain outfit, and then somebody else could have on that outfit, and they be like, "Damn, that ain't look how that person had it on."
You know what I mean? You can get this from Neiman Marcus, and I'll get mine from Macy's, and I might be rocking it better than you.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
and don't get it messed up.
Some of them name brands been
popular. You know what I mean? Before we was rocking them. So, but we just made it cool. You know what I mean?
Right.
And, you know, that's all.
Yeah,
Cats like Dapper Dan threw his flair on it.
I
Using
think
the material, making his suits and stuff.
I think, like you said, we made it a household name. We made it where it was like, wow, that's fly. You know what I'm saying? Where I think a lot of those high-end designers, I ain't gonna say they was going out of business, but they was small boutiques. They was, you know, upper echelon because, but here's the crazy part though. They wasn't even making that shit. China was making that shit and shipping it over there so they can put their tags on it. They still doing it.
Still making it. Still making it.
And all they doing is putting their tags on it. So I'm fucking confused.
Ain't nothing to be confused about.
I'm fucking confused and shit. But at the end of the day, that particular incident went without a hitch because I truly believe the level of ignorance
Right, definitely.
that's with a lot of that culture and its insensitivity to other cultures is the culprit. Where they think it's just a joke. Oh, it's all fun and games, but it's dead serious to us. You know what I'm saying? And that honestly, they look at it like, oh, we shouldn't even take it like that. But it's made to be that way. Because for real, it can be all fun and games and, you know, seriousness in our face, but it's he ain't going on behind our backs and shit. So, you know what I mean? Because they quick to call motherfuckers monkeys at the drop of a dime. I mean, at the drop of a dime. So I know that it was intentionally done, but I think it was done as some kind of fucking joke that they really thought could just slide up under the door without any backlash and shit. That's what I think. That's what I think. Now, Sister Goat, like I said, I wasn't expecting, and I don't know how long.
I know, but it's timing into right where I'm about to head on out.
Oh, interesting.
So,
You get a commercial real quick.
You need a commercial? That's what you need?
Because I'm going to go get a light real quick. I'm going to see if I can hook up.
All right, go get a commercial. Let's run to a commercial then. I'll see y'all back in a little bit, or I'll see you later, Go. It's always a blessing.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Let's play these bills real fast. We'll be right back with some more NYFB, man. Let's go.
Thanks, you guys. Now a few words from our sponsors.
This is the MYFB podcast, and today's show is sponsored by Dirty Gear Company 1972. Work, play, freedom. It's not just clothing, it's art. Also, by Queen's Smoke and Don Morgan Cigars and Pokers. All merchandise is available for purchase. Stay smoky, my kings and queens, and HMU ladies, women's jewelry and accessories. Go to hmuladies.com. Bears eat fried chicken. Think outside the box. And think the unthinkable. Go to BEFC.online. And today's show is brought to you by Evmux, the streaming platform for all of your streaming needs. Go to evmux.com for more details. And Expedia, where do you want to go next? Go to expedia.com. All links to any of these fantastic sponsors will be listed in the comments section below. That's all for now. Now back to the bloody show. And of course, mind your fucking business.
Well, that's our time. Don't forget to comment or call in, but most importantly, subscribe. Back to the studio with your hosts, the Goat, Smizzy, Shy, and the Dirty Old Men. Oh yeah, mind your fucking business.
Yeah. That's right, baby. We can see your face. I can see your face.
Show us your face. We want to see your face.
I heard that.
That light, right? I had to go get that. Had to go get that work light.
You ain't got no deck light back there.
I got a little,
light up when it gets dark in the sun.
Okay.
It's a little
patio light.
All right. Okay.
See it right there.
All right, Smiz. Yeah, I see it right there. I see a little bit. All right, Smiz. We got to turn up a little bit. Let's get into sports, man. Let's go. All right, Smiz. So apparently, the bull has stuck his foot in his mouth.
Which bull?
And if you haven't known, if you don't know, the bull Cam Newton. Uh-oh. And he said some things that I want to pass back and forth with you and maybe segue to somewhere else, but let's see how we go and how you feel. So apparently, Cam Newton believes, and this is raging through all social media, sports media, that the MVP is more important than the Super Bowl title. What do you think about that? Because I know you're a big proponent of, I don't want no damn second place trophy.
Come on. Cam. So that's why you didn't go down and get on that ground for that fumble. That type of attitude. Be selfish. Only for self. Football is a team game. This is not tennis. This is not boxing. This is not golf. It's a team game. You play for that ice. I don't think you get ice for MVP trophy.
You get a baby trophy.
No, I asked you. You get any ice for MVP trophy?
I don't think you get ice.
You don't have to think about that. You don't get any ice.
I don't think so.
When you for that. What is he talking about?
I get what he's saying, but hear me out. I want to play devil's advocate. You know what I mean? And this is what I want to say with that. An MVP, to me, is just the runner-up. It's just the me trophy. It's the me trophy.
The runner-up to
what?
That's the thing. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? To me, it feels like a runner-up trophy because when it comes down to it in any sports, in most sports, you can compile these, the greatest of, the MVPs, the highest stats, all that, but it doesn't equate to championships. But it does show greatness. It does have its benevolence to it, but it's just for one person. And I still believe, even with this MVP, you still needed people around you to get you that way.
Did he win into the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Guess what he can't do?
He can't host the trophy.
He can't. He
come to the party,
right? But that warm on the wing that you need some ice in his jacket to come in, he can't go in there. So nobody don't want to hear that.
But here's where I compiled the list, and tell me is this the problem though? So we got 13 NFL players who won NFL trophies, right? I get it. And that's what I say too, KB. It's a personal, individual status accomplishment. But it still stands on the shoulders of the rest of the team. It's still Josh Allen, when he won it, he couldn't have won it running around out there by himself. He still needed
Josh Allen. He won a Super Bowl win for MVP.
Exactly. I know what he probably would say, but let's look at some of the players who won MVPs but didn't win Super Bowls. Does that diminish their accomplishments as players? Number one person we got Barry Sanders. Apparently Barry Sanders, he was named Player of the Year in 1991 and he won the MVP in the year 1997. Barry Sanders.
I don't take away from what kind of players.
Here's what I give Barry Sanders a little bit more over other MVPs. He was a running back. Once he was handed the ball, he was basically on his own. And he's shaking many secondary linebackers, defensive men on his own. Yeah, he had some few blocks, so we're not going to discredit any of his offensive linemen, but Barry was doing a lot of that shit on his own.
That's all fine, man.
Another person.
Well and fine.
Here's what's crazy. Here's another stat that I found out. Dan Marino, apparently, this is what was crazy. Dan Marino played for like, 13 seasons? He only won one MVP. And as great as the statistical, category library that he has no championships, but that doesn't diminish anything that man done on the field. Crazy. Jim Brown won 3. Jim Brown won 3.
Cam Newton is the only person I've ever said who had an MVP in the Super Bowl. I've never heard anybody else say that.
I don't even know why it was brought into conversation when that is the ultimate goal in any sport, not to win an MVP. I believe that is the second place trophy for winning it next to a championship. That's it. Outside of that, who gives a flying fig newt? For real. Because I mean, honestly, I wouldn't want to just settle with just having an MVP, even a Super Bowl MVP. I'm not satisfied with that. I don't even want that.
Yeah, that's my thing. I don't care about that. We ain't win.
There ain't no sense. Now, Smiz.
And Cam is that just to get us talking about it anyway.
Probably so.
He ain't crazy.
No, he ain't crazy. But he definitely got some crazy talking and shit. Him and Gilly was going at it apparently and shit last time and shit or whatever.
They all going at it, but they supposedly shook hands and everything.
Well, I guess they back at it again. But Smiz, here's what I want to challenge you with tonight. On a versus. And this is the only one we're going to worry about in versus tonight. This is the only one. I ain't even playing no music or nothing. Who is better, Brady or Montana? The stats don't stop. Come on. I want to hear it. And I think this is a great debate.
Montana.
So, I mean, if you had the choice between him,
if I had the choice, and you saying I got to pick a quarterback to take me down the field for that last drive,
I'm picking Joe.
You picking Joe?
That's been proven.
That's a great. I mean, you can't go wrong with either choice.
On the real, Joe played in a different era where the quarterback could get roughed up. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So it was just different. Joe stood in there with heart, knowing what was coming at him, and still and led his team
4-0, undefeated, never lost.
You know what I mean? So, that means something. I ain't taking nothing away from Brady. Brady is a great quarterback, man. His story, you know what I mean? Not even really playing at Michigan. One of the last can't get hurt, and he come in, and that's it, the rest is history. So, you know what I mean? Brady's a great quarterback.
Like you said, I mean, I ain't got no problem with Joe. Here's the thing, let me ask you, because I believe neither one could flip-flop their eras and succeed. I don't think Brady could succeed back in his era, and I don't think Joe could succeed in his era.
If people couldn't put their hands on Joe Montana like they could Brady,
Joe sit back there,
man, and pick your team apart.
No, I don't think so. I think it was a much higher. I think it was a much. It's a much higher gifted athlete in today compared to then. It was the rules is just different. The rules is just different.
Exactly.
These rules would have been much in favor.
I don't think he would have succeeded as much as he would have.
Come
on.
I'm not saying he wouldn't have won, but I don't think he'd have went 4-0 in the Super Bowl if he made it to the Super Bowl. I don't, because one, I believe one, like, was his arm strength that strong enough to be launching 80-yard bombs? I understand that. I understand that, but eventually, check this out. After they see you one season, all that shit that you got away with that first season, they shutting that shit down.
And on this team.
Again, Brady didn't have nobody. He didn't have no high caliber receivers. He ain't had no high caliber running back.
Montana back there with Rice.
I mean,
Randy Moss.
Watch what happened.
And guess what? They still lost that Super Bowl. So I mean, you telling me that would have been different against the Giants with that pressure? Against that pressure? I don't think so. I'm not saying that he wasn't. I'm just saying with what Brady had, and that was just that one team, and that got dismantled, and they didn't even win. They won everything but. That's an MVP season.
I mean, that was a bookie game. Everybody came up on that.
Oh, wow. Wow. Here's where you don't get no complaints with me when it comes to that betting, that casino shit. I got one more year with this shit. I completely agree. But here's why I believe that the Giants won that game, because they just saw them the week before.
I understand. But somebody made some money.
A whole lot of people made some money. A whole lot of people made some money.
They still spending money from
They still spending that money.
That's crazy. Wow, that's crazy. Yo, wow. I guess that's just sports, man. I got. We was gonna do the picks, but we gonna say that for next week as far as the picks. But you got some more sports with me?
No, we can talk about something else.
What you got?
I mean,
you know, the big buzz now is
the ball
enter WNBA.
You know, their mishaps and
just certain words they need to say.
It's crazy. They don't want them men playing in that league.
Whether you identify as a female or not.
They don't want that.
Here again, my stance on that is, be who you want to be. We're not going to stop you from wanting to be a man and you want to look like a woman, or you want to be a woman and look like a man. Go right ahead. But don't cross culture in a scenario where you can take advantage of a scenario without putback. I say for real, you put. I say if you let him in, every team should get at least 2 players. You then let it. Everybody get a handicap. Fuck it. Or you stay, it's going to be the WNBA or whatever. The WNBA. The WTBA. Whatever. But I don't think you should have an advantage in that regard, just because, culture now is giving you these accolades, these affirmations, and all these different acronyms and all that shit, just so you can identify and can cross back and forth and shit. I don't think that's cool. I think staying low, you know what I mean? Start your own league. Cube started a 3 league. Go ahead and start a trans league. You know what I mean? Why not? Why not? If you're gonna go that route, why not? You know what I mean? When that whole thing with that woman was boxing a man and they knew he was a man, and you're wrong. Y'all letting men swim against women. You wrong. I believe the commission is wrong, and them dudes are wrong for that shit. Women should stand up and boycott. When that shits like that happen, they should stand up and boycott. There shouldn't be just admission and shit, this, that, and the third, or whatever, because it's not vice versa. Women are not trying to get in the NFL. NFL not gonna have that shit. It's not gonna have it. I don't think a woman could stand up the grueling, the training and the punishment out there like that. I don't care how strong. Yeah, I don't believe you can stand up to it. So why want to compete when it's not set up that way?
That's why it's two different sports. That's why it's men's sport and women's sport.
Who had a squad? Yeah, he did. Yeah, we know Joe had a squad, but Joe couldn't. And this is just my opinion. Joe couldn't have won with that Patriot team, and I'm not talking about the Randy Moss team. I'm not, and I really don't even think Joe had the arm strength to outthrow Randy Moss. I don't know.
Randy had an arm strength like that.
I mean, he didn't, but I mean, he was standing back there like, he was heaving that shit with all he had because he had a little time. Joe ain't gonna have no time back there to be trying to wind up, and that's why I think he excelled in the dink and dunk. You know that what was it called? The running gun, the what was it called?
Running gun. It was the West Coast.
The West Coast, right? That West Coast offense. I think he ran that to perfection. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let me ask you a question. If your team was on the 20 line, a minute left, who you want? Joe Montana or Tom Brady?
I think I won Brady. Only reason why I want Brady is because in this day and era, that's where he excelled at. Back in that day and era, I want Tom. In their own respective eras, I want that quarterback. No, once he left from San Fran and went to KC, he was really getting broke up. He wasn't afforded no here. Did he win? Did he win? Here you go with the second place trophy shit, and you giving him accolades.
I ain't giving him nothing.
Brady left and got a championship.
Oh, that's cool.
The first year, was it not the first year that he got there?
When he went first league with the Tampa, yeah.
That says a lot after that.
It wasn't
Why wasn't it? He the quarterback. He ran the offense. Now it's the defense sold him out. That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. So now it's somebody else's fault. I'm just saying that in each own era, they was the greatest at what they did. I think for real, Joe would have played a lot longer if the rules were different. Would he have went to 10 Super Bowls though in that era? Would he have done it? Now I'm not talking about the 7 that Brady won.
You said if he played under different rules, if he like I said earlier, if he played under these rules now, Montana would be killing him. He'd be the MVP.
I get that.
And with his San Fran team.
I think again, even if those rules applied differently for Montana back then. Yeah, I get it. They did do it twice. If the rules apply for Montana back then, he still doesn't get the 10 Super Bowls. Do you honestly believe the 10 Super Bowls?
No, he ain't getting the 10 back then. Nobody's getting the 10 back then.
Exactly. It was hard to win 3 back. It was hard to win back to back. And I'm giving him the no hitting the quarterback, foul type, rule. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. If Montana played this era where they can't touch him, he was killing them.
What's the difference though? If it was back then, and they couldn't touch him.
Back then they was going on his head.
No, this is what I'm saying. If the rules in his era applied like to Tom Brady and his, you think he'd have won 6? Do you think they would have went to 10 Super Bowls?
He might have.
Here's the number one question. Do you think he would have won with every team that he'd have played with? Because the cap rules would have started to play a factor. Players would have eventually started to transfer. He wouldn't have had the same team every time.
He'd have still had a core. Right.
I don't think he'd have kept. I don't think he'd have kept Rice for 10 seasons.
Whether it would have been the White Card, Brent Jones,
somebody like that.
He'd have had Vernon. So he'd have had players.
He wouldn't. How would he have had Vernon Davis?
I'm just saying.
If he'd have kept playing.
He'd have kept playing.
He had Brent Jones and whoever else played around the
I don't think they could have maintained, because then back to your old argument, if they kept the core on the offense, they would have had to sacrifice on defense. So then the defense would have been selling them then. So I can't see them winning. I can't. I understand. A lot of teams makes moves, but based on what you said, they couldn't have kept everybody. No team can keep everybody.
No, never. And then don't get it twisted. Brady and them got some calls and some stuff that went their way to even be in some of those games.
I give you that. They did it to us. They got a call. I'm not defending them. I'm just saying on a comparison of the two, in both eras, they reigned supreme. If you flip-flop them in each era, I don't think either one would have the success that they would have had. Brady would have died. Brady would have.
That Niners team was playing in this era.
No, I'm not. No, we're not changing teams. We just changing quarterbacks and eras. You don't get your team in this era, and he doesn't get his team in his era. He goes to his team in his era, and he goes to his team in that era. I think they both die. I don't think they either one. I don't think Brady would have stood up to the pressure. He'd have got broke up probably even earlier, right? He'd have got broke up even earlier.
Would have been cool. He been back there. Montana get out of that pocket.
Montana wasn't the great escape artist like you think he was.
He wasn't sitting back there like that, getting beat all up. Nigga, he get out of there.
He was getting smacked. He was just
he was darting on you though.
He wasn't darting thinking like, oh, he running 3, 4, 5. He was probably about as fast as Brady. What got Montana out of
you ain't worried about Brady flying nowhere.
No, you're not. But Brady had the one thing in his favor. Brady had the quick step and the adjustment. Brady was getting punched. He was getting cracked in his chest. And then they was calling it. And then for real, he knew how to mismatch people when they wasn't expecting it.
Well, why talking about Brady? I don't care about Tom Brady.
It was the comparison between the two. But we can move on, because I think it all becomes moot, because we'll never know what would have happened, what could have happened, or anyway. So how about that? So let's do this, Smith. Is it here? Let's do this. Can you hear it? Hold on. Let me stop. Wait. Let me raise it up a little bit. Let me raise it up. So I only got two for you tonight. I might got 3. I don't know. because I don't know if you remember this one. So it says, you are the lead developer for an autonomous emergency response drone. During a massive urban fire, the drone arrives at the building with 2 rooms cut off by flames. Room A contains a world-renowned pediatric surgeon who can save hundreds of lives in their career, and room B contains 2 young children. The drone has only enough suppression agent to clear a path for 1 room before its battery dies and the structural collapse. Who do you choose? Getting kids out of here. I mean, morally, that's the most logical, because the kids got a longer life. Doctor got to die. Somebody else will put them rest of them kids together, or what he does. I think, the more it's definitely unfortunate. It is what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, I believe I like that decision. I truly have no regrets about that. But here's your next one. It says, how do you tell your supervisor that dislikes you their breath stinks? How do you do that? How do you do that? How do you
pass off that minute? Here you go,
just slide it across his desk. Bump into him and drop that. You're like, yo, you dropped that mint, right? You dropped that mint.
You might need that.
You might need that one. All right, Smith. Here's the last one for the night. We've been talking about this, Smith. So here you go. It says, your wife has told you for the last time you better not bring another pair of damn sneakers in the house. Unbeknownst to her, you are already heading to the sneaker store, but just looking. In a freak chance of fate, the shoe store was in the middle of a 100th customer contest. You're the winner. You're the winner of not 1, not 2, but 5 pairs of limited edition shoes. Do you refuse the offer of, a fair repercussions from your wife, or accept all of them and everything that comes from the wrath of your spouse?
I ain't getting no wrath.
You ain't hearing it? You ain't trying to hear it?
No, because I ain't pay a dime for him.
That doesn't matter. She said, don't bring no more sneakers in this house, damn it.
Listen here.
I gotta have the
I'm getting that sleep, buddy. I need them.
I heard that, man.
I need them, man.
I need them. Woo! I need them sneakers. We gonna get you something too. Yeah, and I'm glad you're here, Zaire. We got to work. We got the word of the day. Well, the topic of the day. And I want to ask you, Grandpa Smizzy, what type of father are you? A provider, a protector, or a punisher? What type of father are you?
I wasn't really never no punisher.
Now, when I say punisher, I mean it in regards of, you leave
do something wrong.
They do shit wrong. Just and the third, you there to say whatever. You're not necessarily engaged in the shit like that, but we basically know what it means in our own minds. So I'm gonna let that, go about.
I ain't never been like, you can't go outside for a week. I'm the dude that be kicking it like, man, go get out there. I ain't tired of looking at you.
Right.
But definitely a provider, protector. You know what I mean? Advisor. You know what I mean? The shoulder to cry on. Somebody to talk to.
Right.
Yeah. Somebody you can count on. I mean, just
all the above, man. Try to be positive, teach them something.
Want them to be better than I was.
Is there
coming up.
Is there anything in either of them, other categories, that makes the other ones less of or more of? Meaning, like, if you had all of the qualities, because I think honestly, great fathers are comprised of just about every characteristic a great father has to offer. My question more or less is, does one combat the other, or does one?
I could probably be a little tentative.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because like my grandson, I don't really play a lot with him. I talk to him. You know, we watch TV and stuff like that together. But as far as playing with his toys, I mean, I wrestle with him and, you know, stuff like that, rough him up. But, you know,
everybody else playing with him, you know, I mean, I don't really do all that. But just more attentive. Yeah.
See, I was more or less like, when I was younger, I played with them, but I still play with my kids. You know what I mean? My son, he just came through. We had a great day. We sat there, and this is what we've always done. We sat there and played them video games. You know what I'm saying? I didn't wrestle with my kids too much in the beginning and stuff like that with the roughhouse and the things in that nature. I did a lot of, you know, peekaboo, hide and seek, and this, that, and the third. I played a lot of dress up, you know, putting them in crazy costumes and shit like that, the make believe, you know, all of that. But like once I started to see, you know, their talents, I gravitated to those and, you know, help push with that more or less than anything. You know what I mean? But I think my greatest thing is just being that provider and that type of dad that was always there in the support role. I think that's my greatest accomplishment, being able to be a supportive father to my children the best I could. I think that's my greatest thing. But I don't want to take nothing from any other fathers that, you know, might be struggling in one area and maybe greater in the other. You know, I'm not going to sit here and try to understand fathers that are absentee, why they left and what they do, and abusive fathers, why they feel that way and why they got to act that way. I'm not that person. I'm not a psychiatrist, anything like that. So I don't know. But I just say that if you got kids, man, and you're a father, just be there for them. You know what I mean? Do the best you can while you can. Because time ain't forever. You know what I mean? So
yes, sir.
That's how I look at that. Yeah. What else did I have with us tonight? Smiz, what else did I have? They threw me off.
Trying to help, Ike.
You trying to help. You can't help. You can't help.
It's shit. Somebody
said they had cool
defender. I think it was Lawrence Fishburne. He said when he was a kid, like, to pull up on him in the Rolls Royce or whatever, you know, where him and his homies was playing, and, you know, give him bread, talk to him, and tell him to go to school and all that shit like that. He always talk good about Ike. I saw that a couple of weeks ago. I was like, wow.
Here's something, and I don't remember if we talked about it, and it goes back to that baby boy thing. Was Melvin wrong, or was baby boy right? Because if you go back in that scene where he choked him out, he said to him that he went to his kids and he found that he was abusive. He was, you know what I mean? He wasn't a good father. He was smacking her up and everything, and he didn't want that for his mom. You know what I'm saying? And all that shit. And then the boy started choking him up because he was running his mouth. So was Melvin wrong, or was Jody right?
I mean, they both was kind of they both had points.
Melvin was trying to say that he changed, and Jody throwing that in.
You know what I mean?
But it was the truth, though. It wasn't like
no, I get it. You ain't lying, but you know what I mean. If I'm trying to do better, I don't want to hear. He ain't want to hear that.
He ain't Jody out like that.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He had to choke him out because that shit got to him. He struck a nerve with that nigga.
He was hot. He was hot.
struck a nerve with
He
that
was
shit.
hot. He was hot.
You know what I mean? Now, I don't think Jody was right for swinging on Melvin because he pushed him.
Right.
And then Melvin went in his shit. I mean, he put him smooth down after that. He only gave him one. He's like, poof. And he went smooth down. But I think that, like how we said last time in that whole conversation about, you know, how do you protect your mom if she's a smoke show and everything like that, and we brought the Jody scenario up in there, like, and that type thing, I think Jody was wrong because he was only doing what he was doing so he didn't have to get put out. That's the bitch part about it that I didn't like. But he was right for wanting to stand up for his mom. Like, yo, I don't know this dude. And
you ain't have to do all that investigating and all that.
Why not? Why not? It wasn't like he was.
But it wasn't like
Melvin was in there putting his hands on his mom. He was in there cool with it. I was like, he's cool. I'm fucking with it.
I understand that, but don't a lot of women get dickmatized and shit by men? And then they let a lot of those red flags go and not really, you know, acknowledging what's really going on with them dudes and shit. And at the end of the day,
but he didn't even know if Melvin discussed it
with his mom or not.
now he said he told her. He said he told her about the kids. I can't remember whether he told him about what he went to prison for choking the broad up, but I would assume he told her that he went to prison and that had to come into play. And she still chose to be with Melvin. And at that point, once he knew, he should have went to her first. Because regardless whether he say anything to her, it's her house. She has to make the decision. And that's where I go back like, yo, dudes can have these rock star moms and shit, but they the ones that choose who they let up in the house and get a box to. At the end of the day, you don't control your mom box. The fuck up out of here. That's your mom box. You can't do nothing with that. And I think that's when, you know, motherfuckers really need to slide back to the side. Until she say, oh, you need to come over here and come get him. I mean, it's too late then because he already did it. But at the end of the day, you got to let your mom be your mom. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. Fuck.
Mom was gonna ride anyway. She was riding well. She wanted Jody out of there anyway.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
All right, Smith, we're going to play a game real fast. But it was supposed to be with the rest of the people, but they not here. So we're going to play our own version of this with them not even knowing because we don't care. And we're going to play some you, me, or him. All right? You know how it goes, right?
I think so.
So I'm gonna give you a scenario, and you tell me who do you believe this is more of. So we got if we all worked at a bakery, who's always eating the sweets? Go. Now I would have said you eating all the sweets. Every time I turn around, you eat some damn candy or something. Just stand in third or whatever. I'm gonna get my fill, but then that's it. Especially if I ain't got no coffee to eat with that shit.
I ain't gonna be eating them all day. I'm a nibble. That's it.
So you still eating though? That's the kid. You still eating?
I'm gonna eat something. We in the bakery.
Yeah. I was in the bakery today and I was eating them motherfucking croissant donuts and shit. I wish I could get my hands on some tomorrow and shit, but I ain't gonna get the opportunity to get them joints and shit. Them motherfuckers is whew, they that shit right. They that chef's kiss right there. Here's the next one. It says, if we all worked at a bank, who's getting fired first?
You.
Why am I getting fired first?
I don't know. I know I ain't getting fired first. I know. You, it might be go for coming late. Missing work.
I could probably see me because I ain't standing up for them rules and them regulations.
Yeah, you're gonna be in support. You're gonna be in support.
Definitely. I'm like, fuck this money. Shout out to the boy Twizzy. I'm throwing that money in here. I'm the fuck out of here. Fuck this money. I'm getting fired first, man. You damn right, yo. Here's the next one. It says, if we all worked at a daycare, who's always eating the kid? Who's always eating? Wait, what? All right. If we all worked at a daycare, who's always getting the most of the kids' love? Who are the kids gravitating more than anything to?
That's right, Shy. That's right, Shy.
You think Shy? You think so? I don't know. I think who's the funnest, and I don't think Shy's fun at all. I think Shy's telling motherfuckers to sit down, go to sleep. Where's your mother at? Why you ain't got no damn diapers and shit? Where's your jacket at? I think she's a stickler for the rules. If anybody, I would say, I don't think Goat ain't trying to have it. She ain't. She the same way. Sit your asses down. The fuck is y'all kids doing? I think it's probably between you and me, just under third. And if we going outside, I think I'm the funnest in the whole all.
We outside.
I think I'm the funnest out of all of them or whatever.
We're gonna play some dodgeball.
Here's your next one. It says, if we all were cops, who's making the most arrests or giving the most tickets? You.
I don't know. I ain't giving up. I ain't like nobody up. I'm minding my business, man. I ain't messing with nobody unless I see a blatant crime. Remember Bull in the
town?
Yeah.
Remember
town?
Cop.
He was like
that.
He straight turned his head. He seen them nun ass. He's like, I ain't worried about that. Fuck all that.
He had some
in their head.
Yeah. And they had them nun costumes on and shit. I think Shy's gonna be she's the most efficient cop out of all of us. I think she is. Yeah. Here's your next one. If we all worked at the same job, who's always late? I think that's between me and you.
Yeah, I ain't late.
I'm early.
If I can get away with it, I'm sure when I want to show up. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Outside of that,
yeah, I ain't having that. You ain't gonna keep doing that.
I'm keeping it a bean with you. Once I know the rules and how to bend them, yo, I hate rules.
I'm gonna have to pull you to the side. Yo,
I hate rules, man. I hate them. Here's your next one. It says, if we all worked at the same job, who's the first to get hurt on the job? I think you.
That's me. Hey, buddy. Going right out. My neck and my back.
My neck and back. Next one. It says, if we all worked at the same job, who's getting promoted first? Who's getting promoted first?
That's probably me. Because I'm there all the time. Yeah, me every day. I'm good with the kids.
What kids at your job? What is it? When you get kids? We just working at No, that was before. I'm just saying the job period. You saying regardless of the job, you the first one to get promoted.
Probably so.
I don't know about that. But all right. I'll rock with it. Here's your last one. Oh no. It says it was. All right. If we all work at the same job on the same shift, who's doing the most work?
That's probably me.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. And you over there complaining, dry snitching to the ball, talking about them niggas over there ain't doing shit. And that's how you get promoted. That's how you get promoted.
I'm trying to tell you.
You did drop the money. It makes all sense now. Yes, it does. Here's your last one, Smith. It says, if we all worked at the same job and we were the only people who worked there, who would be the employee of the month? I guess We know to be.
Woo! That's me, man.
I'm a ride.
I already got promoted. You know what I mean? I'm there on time. I'm good with the kids.
You doing all the work.
Doing all the work. You know what I mean? I'm talking to the boss. I listen to the boss. Yeah, I'm going down.
You is.
I'm coming in smelling good every day, fresh.
Wow.
I'm gonna have them routes on.
You gonna have everything going on. I ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. I know that's right. Well, with that being said, then, Brother Smith, we gotta ask you, what are you thankful for today?
It's the same thing. I'm thankful for another wake up. A chance to share, talk to my people. Just thankful, man. I'm thankful you made it through another year around this earth. You know what I mean? So that's cool. Add a number to your joint. Yep. Just thankful for the listeners, my family. Thankful for seeing my mom over the weekend. I mean, my family had a good time. Yeah, that's about it.
I heard that. I want to add to that where it's like, again, I am thankful for another trip around this earth because, you know, when I was younger, I swear to beans, man, I never thought I would see past 25. I really didn't. You know, that sat and weighed on my heart for a long period of time. You know, one way or the other, either by my own hands or by somebody else's. 25 was my exit date, man. So I'm definitely thankful for all the years before 25 and definitely grateful for all the years after 25. Thank you, dear Lord, for all the blessings you put upon me, all the people you put in my life, all the people you taken out of my life. I'm so thankful for all of that, man. I'm definitely thankful for all you hosts coming on the show, doing the damn thing, man. I'm thankful for all the people that's still on this earth. But, you know, they gave me some shout outs for the day. You know what I'm saying? I don't share my birthday with a lot of people. I look at it like this is my day, and all who comes in it, hey, I'm thankful for it, and y'all care. So that's that, man. Shout out to everybody that came in on the show, gave shout outs.
I got one shout out. I got one shout out.
Go for it.
Shout out my little grandson. Got the first haircut today. And he did a great job. He was laughing and giggling, so he had a good time. So good job, butter. Good job, young.
Definitely give it
Sharp
up.
Neck, nigga.
Sharp neck, nigga. Let's give it up to him. Love it. Absolutely love it. We got any? Well, since you got that shout out, you got any more shout outs before we get out of here?
And the ladies, hope y'all doing good. Lil Goat, looking forward to see you. Keep kicking her. Keep kicking her in there, young boy. Y'all keeping her on her toes.
I know that's right. I want to give a shout out. Well, I run it back with you. I want to give a shout out to little young boy Syer getting his first haircut. I want to give a shout out to little Cupcake. Great day. Looking forward to your first day back on the job in the classroom and all that. Little Cornbread, my man Juno coming on the show. Give me a little peek, giving Grandpapa a peek to his dad, to his mom. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna give out your governments, but y'all know who y'all are. Shout out to, Cupcakes and Cornbread's mother and father as well. Our co-hosts who are not with us on the show today, we want to definitely give y'all a shout out. Everybody that came on the show, everybody that I interact with on a, occasional basis, shout out to y'all, man. So with that being said, man, we are out of here. We out of here, man. Great show, man. I appreciate it so much, man. So until the next time, if you can't do nothing, mind your motherfucking business. You know what I'm saying? Peace out, y'all.
Yo, let's wrap this shit up, yo. Talk to him, Bells.
Keep God in your life and love in your heart.
Yeah.
Be real to yourself and the ones you love.
Yeah.
Keep your head up and your eyes moving. And if it really, 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 really doesn't matter, you know what you gotta do, right?
Mind your fucking business, yo.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.